Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Independence Day. So today, we're gonna do a little quick review on a Pit Boss Laredo 1000. So here it is. Got her firing up for doing some serious cooking. She's still warming up right now, so there's no smoke yet. It's pretty neat. Got a shelf right here that folds out. Got a nice sturdy shelf on this side. It's your pellet hopper. I did remove that grating here, so if you do that, don't stick your finger in the auger. That's where the two temperature probes plug into. And this display, can't really see it out here in the sun. It's pretty nice. Got your where your probe temps would be, your set temp. You got a light inside there. It's pretty cool. Actually, I was kind of shocked that it still works like it should. Of course, I'm not gonna say all, but most pit bosses have the little sear part. Just got to heat up a little bit more before I can pull it open. Supposedly an easy access auger. I wouldn't know. I never had to mess with it. I got to looking at some pictures earlier. I bought this grill about 1.5 years ago. There we go. And we don't use it on a weekly basis, but it does get a workout. And when we decide to roll it out and cook on it, we put some pounds through there because we'll save a lot of that, put it in the freezer for quick dinners and whatnot. Don't have a lot of out to eat options around here. Man, when you're working, you just ain't got time for doing a bunch of cooking during the week. It's got some pretty nice casters. It's really well built. I was surprised in the build quality when I was putting it together. This sucker rolls from that sea can over there all the way over here every time I want to cook on it. And so far, I have not had anything rattle loose. Probably don't clean it as often as I should. I cleaned it up pretty good last time I used it, but I try and empty out that little firebox pretty regular. But we're fixing to throw some meat on here, and so he knows what's up. Alright, so kind of got it up to almost 300 degrees. That's hot enough. Gonna clean the grates off. Well, got some good smoke going on in there. There we go. Figured I'd kind of show y'all what we got going on right now. Got some smoked boudin right there. Sausage. Chicken thighs looking pretty damn delicious. My mom turned me on to these smoked sweet potatoes. They are freaking delicious. Anyway, we're gonna start pulling some of this stuff off, get it out of the way for the next batch. Don't let anybody say you can't get enough smoke on a pellet grill. It works pretty dang good. So we got our temp set at 275, and right now it's reading 280 in there. Second load, a couple of stuffed pork loins, some ribs. Them potatoes take a while to cook. Just gotta keep an eye on them. One downside to this grill is the height of the rack, which that boudin's fixing to come off, and I can just pull that top rack out here in a minute. But that's one of the bad sides I found. Alright, so here we go. These potatoes, when they're done, I just test them with the probe. And when that slides in with no more than shaking them, they're done. The reason I left this grate out of here, you really can't tell. That as you're burning these pellets, it makes a pretty good hole. So being able to just kind of brush everything back in there kind of helps. Yeah, I'll show you what we got going on in our pork loin. They're starting to shrink up, push all the filling out, so we're fixing to wrap them burgers up nice and tight. And hopefully lock all that good stuff in. Back out here to check on these ribs. Talk about keeping the temperature pretty dang consistent. 271 degrees. Yeah, that's all I see. And a little bone starting to pop out. Now we'll wrap them boogers, let them finish up. Come back out here to check the temp on those pork loins. 278. It holds a pretty dang good steady temperature. Well, there's a whole lot of good juice in there. This one here we stuffed with boudin and a little bit of cheese. Tip probe slid in there nice and easy. I'm thinking we might be done. Now this one here, we're trying something new. We stuffed this one with chorizo and a little bit of cheese. You can see that red stuff there is all that good chorizo. Let's see what the temperature's gonna do on this one. This one might be a little tougher than the other one. I might have gone a little too far with it, but we'll see. All right, checking on the ribs. So I don't even need to turn the temperature probe on. I mean, you just feel around in there. That sucker just falls in. But just for grins, 183. Let's find us a good meaty spot. Needless to say, they're done. They might actually be a little overdone, but that's alright. They'll still be delicious. So, here it is, the end. Well, the end of the cook anyway. When you turn it off, when you're done cooking, you hold down that power button. It'll just run the fan until it burns up whatever pellets are left in that little pot in there, and lets all this get down to a cooler temperature. But yeah, I didn't add any extra tape around the door to try to seal anything off. It's just been great. I would buy another one tomorrow if I needed one. One thing I forgot to mention is you can load an app on your phone. This is the iPhone. It'll load on. You can do it on Android also. A friend of mine's got the same pit and Android phone. His does seem a little nicer going through the app on that Android phone versus this iPhone. But this one gets the job done. It'll show you what your temperature is. This is off now because I forgot earlier to show it to you. But this little dial will show what your set temp is. And then of course, if you got your probes plugged in, you'll get those readings. You got the little indicator lights to show what's running. So I have a fan, an auger, an igniter, or heater, or whatever the heck that is. But yeah, it works great. It sure is nice for those early morning get up, throw a brisket on there. You can plug in your temperature probes and go right back to bed. It's pretty awesome. You can't turn on the pit from your phone. You dang sure can turn it off though, so gotta kind of be careful with that. But yeah, I just wanted to include this in there. It's one of the features that kind of helped sell me on the pit. Well, that's it for my review on the Pit Boss Laredo 1000. If you got any particular questions about it, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'm sure I missed a whole bunch of stuff. I'll be glad to answer your questions. We've really enjoyed it. We've used the hell out of it the last year or so, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. We've cooked a lot of food on it, a lot of great food. Those pellet grills, and I'm not going to just talk about Pit Boss here. Those pellet grills can make you a heck of a cook, heck of a smoker. You won't get the nice thick ass bark on a brisket like you would on a wood burner, but man, sometimes that ain't that important. Enjoy cooking. Till next time, we'll catch you on the next one. So in case you were wondering what a smoked sweet potato looks like, I mean, you don't even, hey, you don't even need butter for these bad boys.
Oh my God.
That is something special right there. Get out of my potato.